Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Kinda Funny Games. My name is Colin Moriarty. This is Nick Scarpino. And Nick, a lot of people have been asking me, well, Colin, why don't you really like Mega Man 8? Why don't you play Mega Man 8, Colin?
It's dope. I'll tell you
Colin, why don't you play Mega Man 8?
Can I answer that question for you?
You can.
Because the intro music is too damn good.
The intro music's hot. Now, I don't have a lot of love for Mega Man 8 at all.
You don't?
I don't think it's a very good game. But a lot of people do like it, and it just came to PS1 Classics on PS3.
Right.
So now we're going to play it. And I'm just going to see how far. I haven't played this game in probably 15 years.
Okay.
So it's been a very, very long time since I played this game. I was so excited when this game came out. You have no idea how excited I was. For people that don't know, it came out very late 96 in Japan, and then early 97 in North America and Europe, and it was on PS1, and then later that year it came to Saturn for whatever reason. But here is really, PS1 version really is the classic version, and it has anime cutscenes and all these great things.
Yeah, these cutscenes are amazing, first of all. And I don't think we showed it beforehand, but before you actually go to the intro screen, it'll default to a little not full motion video, a little anime video of Mega Man drawn perfectly. I mean, he looks amazing. So this style is really cool. I can't understand why you don't like it.
The style is cool. I just don't think it's a strong game.
Okay.
And some people are going to disagree with me, but again, I haven't played it in so long that maybe my opinion of it's going to be different.
Now, where does it fit? Is there story to this, and does it fit necessarily in the canon of?
There is a story, and it is canon Mega Man.
Because right now we're going through time and space.
Right. See, that was the problem with this particular game, is that it gave so much context when all the other games gave none at all.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, like, well, how is this any different than the other ones? Maybe all the Mega Mans were this crazy. We just didn't know.
We just didn't know because we didn't have the technology to decipher it.
But I'm just going to skip over this so we can get right into the game. There is awful voice acting in this game.
Okay,
I don't know if we're going to see any of it, but this borrowed a little bit from Mega Man X, and then obviously later Mega Man games of having an intro screen before. Oh, this is definitely late. I wonder how long I'm going to be able to play this actually.
What?
Yeah, forgive my poor play because this is like a fraction of a second late on my system.
What's going on with this game?
It's hard to really tell.
It looks like a Disney classic.
Yeah, the whole style is weird. I think the Robot Master lineup is weak.
The animation's a little strange too, because it seems like he's kind of floaty above the ground as he's running.
So there's Rush, my friend. And obviously the pixel art is awesome.
Yeah, no.
Dr. Light's talking to me here. Mega Man! Can you hear me? I've searched the island. Can't find it.
I don't know, I mean, the voice acting in this to me is amazing so far. Oh, that was you.
That was just me. Your new weapon is ready. It's a fucking soccer ball. Are you ready for this? It's a soccer ball.
Is it a soccer ball?
Yeah.
The Mega Ball?
It's a powerful weapon, and it is stupid as shit. Now let's take a look at it.
Okay. I'll tell you one thing I know, soccer is the most famous sport in the world.
It is.
I don't know if you know that. They call it something stupid in Europe, though.
Football, I believe is what they call it. Football.
Just kidding, it's not stupid. Awesome name, I get it. Why would you go in there?
I don't know, we'll find out what happens.
What's in there? Oh, look at you. So, I mean, this just is kind of different than what I'm used to as far as a Mega Man game is concerned. Like, I'm used to, obviously, you being a little bit smaller on the screen.
Right.
The environment's not being so chaotic and crazy and animated.
Yeah, the whole game, the game just doesn't feel right. This is the same problem that Mega Man 7 had. The pixels are too big.
Yeah, they're
and
just,
not the
they're
pixels
huge.
necessarily. The models are too big.
The models are too big.
And because everything's in 4:3, still during this
very
era,
claustrophobic.
exactly. It's just not real Mega Man. I mean, I'm sorry, this isn't a real Mega Man game to me. I know that some people like it, but
it's so weird. I wonder if there's got to be some sort of a science or a methodology as far as design theory is concerned, like how big your character should be on screen. Because you play another platformer like Axiom Verge, and you get he's way smaller. And you just feel smaller in the environment,
right?
And it adds to some of the tension of the gameplay.
Absolutely,
you know.
But I'm a little disappointed that we're having some latency here too, so I'm not gonna be able to play the game quite as I'd like to be able to blaze through the game a little quicker. But the other thing is that he doesn't move that quick.
No, he just doesn't.
So
he doesn't have that like sort of stick-to-itiveness. That's the wrong term, I guess. But like in the earlier Mega Man games, he kind of stuck to the environment a little bit more, right? He had a little more weight to him. In this, he feels sort of like he's being blown by wind the entire time.
He's getting blown by something.
Something's blowing him. It's not,
And I'm like already like halfway through my energy. I'm probably gonna die. You don't like that, Kevin?
Kevin's just shaking his head because he didn't want me to finish that sentence. True story, my wife started listening to our podcast finally. After 70 episodes.
That's no good.
She's like, so? I was like, don't listen to it anymore. Oh, you got the soccer ball. Get out of there, get out of there. Get out of So you switch over to become soccer ball guy?
You can. So that's one. Ooh, I'm like out of energy. That sucks. So that's the one cool thing that you can do in the game is use the R1 and L1 triggers to switch between your weapons.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
That is nice. That's one of the things that's...
the latency's so bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest.
It's one of those things that was, you know, we obviously talked about if they had the technical abilities during the original NES era. Obviously, if they had more buttons, that would have been really nice to be able to quickly switch between your powers.
Indeed. I have to die there because I'm out of energy. I don't even know if I'm going to get my energy back on my soccer ball weapon. Let's see. Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
Are we starting from the beginning?
No.
Oh, you're right here.
It's the intro. You're not supposed to die on this. That's even the worst part.
Well, in your defense...
I am about a half-second delayed on these controls.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to switch over, and I'm not going to use the ball so wildly this time.
Yeah, you were just kind of kicking the shit out of that thing.
And then I'm
paying attention to what's going on. Yeah.
Do that. And then...
Before, you literally kicked the ball at him 15 times. 13 of them didn't matter. You don't care. You were using that thing like it was tissues.
Well, this is how I use tissues.
It has a really, really cartoony feel to it. And that's interesting, the style. What era? What year did this come out?
96 and
96. Yeah, so that's about right.
Yeah, I mean, it looks its part. It looks like a PS1 game.
Also,
and I don't mean that like it's a pretty game. It looks like a PS. Like everything was this style. It's very Japanese. Do that one more time. That should be the end of them. There we go.
Weird.
Wily shitty crab robot.
Someone would have just put Wily down by now.
I know. Mega Man refuses to kill him.
That's stupid.
He actually saved his life though.
That's dumb.
There he
Let
is.
him die.
Wily's model's awesome.
It's over, Wiley.
Yeah, see. It's over, Wily.
Why would only some of it have VO?
The cutscenes have VO.
Now the world is mine. Gotcha.
I mean, the more I watch this, the more I can get into the style a little bit.
The style's not the problem. I just don't think it plays right.
I'm kind of liking the animated style of this. It's different. It's unique. What is that robot? It's still alive. Why you gotta help it, Mega Man? Kill it. You have to crush your enemies. Did you learn nothing from the movie Conan the Barbarian? Crush your enemies. This is done before you. Hear the lamentation of the women. The demon. Kevin.
All right, so the intro screen is done. Let's go. You know what? I don't really care. I don't even want to save it.
You don't want anymore?
I don't even want to. No, I'm gonna keep going, but it's asking me to save. I'm like, I'm good.
You're not coming
Now
back.
this is another problem I have with this
Right.
game. It splits things up so that you fight bosses 4 and then 4 instead of all 8 at a time, which is like really annoying to me.
Okay.
So you have Tengu Man here. This is Frost Man.
I'm sorry, go back to the first guy.
Tengu Man, which is actually an awesome design. I used to have an awesome statue of him.
I'm glad I heard that correctly.
Tengu is, I think, Japanese theater of some sort, like the mask.
Right.
This is Frost Man, this is Grenade Man, and this is Clown Man. Now, I remember in my head going to Clown Man first, but I was reading online that you should go to Grenade Man first. I don't remember that, but I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
Now, what's with Dr. Light?
Dr. Light, you can go to his lab and buy items and stuff.
Oh, okay. So you can
You find
currency system in the game.
Bolts are the currency. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Which was introduced in 7, I believe, and then carries over in some respect to X and then 9 and 10 as well.
What was the last great Mega Man game?
10. 10 was a great game.
Not X. Or is that?
Well,
10?
10 was 10. There hasn't been an X game since X8, which I think was almost 10 years ago at this point.
Oh, I see.
10 came out in 2010, I think, or 2011, so it's just more recent.
Got it.
So we're cruising here.
Oh, that thing just shit on you.
So this game's available right now on Virtual Console on PS3. You can also obviously play it on your PSP if you want, or your Vita, presumably.
It just feels like there's not a lot of sense of like timing in this, like you had to have in the other games. You know,
it's just different.
It
It
just kind of
feels different.
boring through everything. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. You can't make that jump. You made it.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Who says that? Someone says that in a movie, or Kevin, help me out.
Kevin, who says don't tell me what I can't do?
Don't tell me what I can't do. I don't know where I got that from.
You might be thinking Batman.
No.
Maybe it was like a movie about
Kevin,
someone
Google
making
it.
cars.
Google, don't tell me what I can't do, and I bet you're gonna find it.
Google it right now. Okay.
Oh,
that thing just impaled
such
right
a
in
Mega
your
Man trick.
Cute little Mega Man butt. Right up the butt.
Ready.
All right, Let's keep trying. This is my last life. I'm already becoming impatient with this game. I just don't like the way it plays. Like, and because it looks this way, you want to play it like X, and X plays differently. You know, like X plays. I love the way X plays, especially X1, X2, X3 on the Super Nintendo, like where you can cling to the walls.
We should play those. I'd love to get the anthology, just a little bit of peek at all the Mega Man games from you. It would be nice to me.
That would be
have
fun.
you tell me exactly how I should think about them. Because dare I say I don't want to go out on the line and be like, I love this game, and then have all the purists be like, you are the stupid one. They all sound Russian in my brain.
John Locke, right? Don't tell me what I can't do. Exactly, Lost. Okay.
Oh, right.
I knew it.
And they're like, but
I knew
you're
I
in a
wasn't making that
wheelchair, so you can't hike the Himalayas. And he's like, don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah, that was a little.
What? That, Kevin, we're not thinking about the same series.
Man, I'm just getting killed here.
Yeah, you got a bolt. You can buy something now.
I do like the destruction of the enemies. It's just, I don't know. I guess I just never wanted Mega Man to change.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a part of it with you, is you are a purist, right? And there's something to that, though, because the original Mega Man game is a classic. Those first few are amazing, right? And even I've played them. I went back when we played, what was it, 2?
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm really enjoying this game. This is just classic level design. The way it plays is the way it should play. Hopefully get a little bit sticky, but that's okay. But yeah, I mean, this is just vastly different. I think that's what you're immediately responding to. Like, Mega Man looks, every time he jumps, he looks like he's riding that pony. Watch him. Jump on it.
Yeah, the animation's like really over the top.
Look at it, it's like, wah, yeehaw. Fun though.
But I don't know. I try not to be a hater. I know some people really like this game, including some Mega Man fans I really respect, but it's just, I don't know. It's just, this and 7 don't do it for me. I'd actually probably rather play this than 7.
Really? Now, what's the difference between this and 7 style-wise? Are they
It's
similar
just,
in
this
animation
is,
style?
yeah, I mean, 7 is like halfway there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to go to stage select. I want to go to Clown Man stage because I remember Clown Man stage being, first of all, Clown Man is probably the worst of any robot master that's ever been made.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and say anytime you interject a clown into a robot, it's not gonna be.
But I remember the
it's not
stage.
gonna end
The
well.
stage is like a carnival. I remember, and I remember it's like really weird. So I just want to go and see what happens.
Was Tim laughing at me?
So let's load it up and see what happens.
Screw himself, Kevin.
People are so used to watching me play Mega Man like an expert, and now they're watching me play it like a normal person plays Mega Man.
You don't have to be self-conscious.
I'm not
about
self-conscious. It
because
is what it is.
No human being would choose to spend that much time on this game. If you're gonna
I
play
love
this
this.
game, you
Look
might
at-
as well play the game with Scrooge McDuck. What was it, DuckTales? Tim? With the pogo stick?
I love
That's
this.
what
I love this part. Look at the little Iceman dolls. Cutman is laying down, then the Gutsman. These are all Mega Man 1
Oh,
references,
that's cool. I like that.
which I think is kind of
We should play. Have we played Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers yet?
no, but we could if you want.
We should play the shit out of that game. That's what this reminds me of.
God, this game is so whacked out.
I can't tell what's an enemy.
Yeah, I mean that's the idea of this part.
Cool. Look at those nasty worms coming out.
Power attack.
What happened? You can get the bolt?
I don't think I have whatever necessarily.
have the
Do I have?
slide?
Yeah, I don't have a Rush. It's the Rush, probably a jet that I need to.
Is this the first game Rush was in?
No, Rush was in Mega Man 3. This stage
didn't like
is so
3, right?
weird. What'd you say?
You like 3?
3 is my favorite game of all time.
Oh, is it? That's when Rush was first introduced.
Rush and Proto Man are both in that game.
Proto Man's your guy, right? Proto Man's like
Oh,
his
yeah,
brother, but
I
he's
love
like an
Proto
evil guy.
He's not necessarily evil, he's just misunderstood. Proto Man is robot number 0. Mega Man is number 1.
Basically, he's evil.
He's the prototype robot.
Oh, I see. And do you have to fight him?
You fight him in Mega Man 3.
But then do you like hang out with him after?
He saves your life.
Oh, that's cool. So he's basically the cooler of the two. He's just the edgier one.
Yeah, basically.
He's the one that like spent a little while as a bouncer and a bartender, has
Right,
cool
right.
tattoos that you would never even think about getting, and he always has sex with the girl you like. Like you're like, dude, I'm totally into that girl. He's like, I just had sex with her. I'm sorry. But he doesn't apologize because Proto Man don't apologize. What are you talking about, Kevin? What are you talking about?
Correct here, there we go.
This is just like, this is tripping me out a little bit here.
It's making my picture leak a little.
It's making my piece just jump back up into my torso. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you, 100%.
It's like a crab going back
I want to
in the
get the
shell.
Clown Man. That's all I want.
All right, I want to see you get
Oh
the Clown
God
Man.
damn it!
What'd you do?
I didn't even need to do that. I don't know why I was waiting.
Why did you do that?
I thought I had to use them in the cross. I don't have these stages memorized. I have like little glimpses of them in my head. Oh Jesus Christ! This game's out of control.
It is a little out of control. It's a little out of control. God, it's so dated though. Like I mean, it's awesome going back and playing these old games and just seeing what like PS1 games used to look like, and some of the different tech that was in, like those the 3D ready title screens that we're seeing. It's hilarious. Why is that? Why was that in there?
I love one thing I was doing over here, which I noticed that I want to go back and do again. Is there's some cool little things about this game. Like when you run and shoot, he doesn't shoot in a straight line. Like so he'll like.
I see.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's just little things like that I remember, and the parallax scrolling in the background is really cool.
You're a big parallax scrolling kind of guy.
Yeah, I am, because I think that is when 3D games got, or 2D games rather, got depth and looked beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of parallax scrolling.
I know. Isn't it kind of funny that we that we are so old, we've seen all these things and we can truly appreciate them, and now that, you know, modern gamers that were maybe born in the mid-90s would be like, so what?
Yeah, I mean, this was a huge step forward. Having multiple layers of background was a huge step forward in 2D games.
Before, that would have just been blue and scrolled with you. Now, it has a mind of its own. It's independent. When are you gonna fight Mickey?
Mickey, I'm gonna fuck Mickey up at some point, but now's not the time.
You're getting hit a lot. I'm not gonna lie. This is almost embarrassing.
I know. I don't know what to do. Well, you probably would have died 15 times ago.
I wouldn't have gotten past that first stage with the crab. You gotta kick a football into. Don't jump on that one.
Yeah, there's like all of these weird meta things, like that guy in the background's hitting a bell that then like activates the traps. There's like so much shit in these things. Like I don't really like this shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not that it's hard, because it's really not hard. If I sat down and played it, I can beat this game today, no doubt about it. It's that it's not fun in the same way Mega Man was fun. And then all these fucking mini bosses.
Yeah.
That I have to fucking deal with now.
I think that, you know, just I mean, this stage obviously notwithstanding, because it's probably the most chaotic of all the stages, obviously so, but like, there was just a perfect complexity in the simplicity of the original games, where it was like, it was just the right amount of things on screen, and this is kind of going the opposite way, probably rightly, because it wanted to be different than the original games, because it wanted to give you a new experience, I would guess. But this is
yeah,
just
and
chaos.
it doesn't have the limitations of the originals in the sense that, like, well, we can only have, you know, X amount of things on the screen, so we got to really deal with that now. You know, like,
yeah,
now it's like, well, I wonder if I want to make it. I can only get hit one more time. Oh god. Oh, now I can only really get hit one more time.
Where's his power?
He's a mini boss. I've seen enough of this game. I can't take it anymore.
Well, thank you for at least showing me what we've seen.
Should we try it again?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it again.
I want to see Clown Man.
I want to see him too.
I want to see Dr. Clown Robot.
The cool thing is that there's like all this awesome design aesthetic in this game where like how things are happening, how dynamic the stages are, but at the same time I agree with you. It's like, well, the PS1 can run these games so much better than NES or SNES, so let's just get out of fucking control.
Yeah, let's just throw as much shit on screen as possible. And then, you know, you gotta balance your game. It just seems a little unbalanced on the visual side. Of course, there are probably people out there that are going to be screaming at us in the comments as this video goes live, being like, you guys are crazy, this is my favorite Mega Man. I'm just saying, to each his own. I haven't played this, I'll reserve until I actually control it in my hand, but it doesn't look like something I would necessarily want to be a part of. I'm more of a Chip and Dale's Rescue Ranger kind of guy.
Right.
I like balance, I like story, I like sexy chipmunks.
I love sexy chipmunks.
You know what I'm talking about, Kev? Yeah, Kevin likes them too. Kev, does it bother you that I say things and I'm just completely making stuff up about you and that's what people believe?
Yeah. It really does.
Does it just wear on you?
Yeah.
Good. So he's starting to shoot things faster. I'm just doing a lot of damage. There you go. I am still dealing with the latency. I'm like getting used to it a little bit more though, so it's not really much of a crutch for me anymore.
So what is that? That's because we're streaming it from PS4?
Well, I think it's because we're running it through all sorts of shit.
Oh,
and for games like this, you must have like tight.
You gotta have
controls.
tight, yeah.
There's no, you know,
Yeah, just so everyone knows, we're running it through an HDMI splitter and then through an AverMedia. So it's probably the splitter. We gotta get a better splitter. We gotta get like some sort of splitter that doesn't have that latency. Just look into that, Kevin. Can you just show them what? You're just saying that because it's $4,000. You're just saying that because it's $2,000. We're not that cool, Kevin. He just wants to go out there and spend your money.
yeah, I mean, what does he care?
Doesn't give a shit. He's robbing us blind anyway. Where'd Greg go?
I know, Greg's gone.
Exactly. I don't know where he went. Ooh, Candyland. I love the affinity with the skulls in this game.
That's Wily's whole name.
I love that. Why Why did he turn so bad? Who get that? Is that a life?
Yeah, I have 3 lives. Well, actually 4 because I'm on my 4.
Is there a 0 life?
I would usually go up there and get that, but I guess I'm not really gonna play long enough to care. Yeah, this is when you have 0 lives, you're on your last life.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
It just, I know.
I'm playing this simply not because I want to, but because so many people are like, well, why don't you like Mega Man 8? Like when I did my consecutive stream of playing Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, everyone's like, why are you skipping 7 and 8? I'm like, I don't like them. These Sniper Joes.
I gotta go back and watch this. I just want to play 3 with you.
We can play 3.
I would like to play 3 with you.
We can play the whole thing.
Okay.
Just sit there and play.
Alright.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I want to be Proto Man.
Do you?
Yeah. Is that a thing I get to be?
No, I don't think so. Now, do I have to run this question mark?
I think you have to just wait until he bounces you up.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's not roll.
He's got the fish lead. Oh,
Oh,
God,
you
damn
went
it.
down.
That guy's all stuck right there.
Oh, wow, this guy's dropping.
Alright, so we gotta try this one. This one will bring us up, and then we go to the one on the right. It's funny how like all these like little memories of this game are coming back. Should be the trick. There we go. Oh God, now this guy goes. Oh Jesus!
That wasn't the right one.
Try this one.
Crushed it.
Gotta get out of here before he knocks the next bell.
What's that thing? A little save spot?
That is a thing that like just gives you items when you shoot it. All right, we're at Clown Man.
All right.
I remember pretty well going to this first, but I guess maybe I don't remember well.
So what is the overall story behind the Mega Man?
So in Mega Man 1,
Right.
Wily and Light are collaborators, and they've been partners for a really long time.
So they're like us right now.
Exactly.
Like you and Greg, basically.
Right. But Wily is getting like all the credit for all the work, and like, or Light rather gets all the credit. Wily doesn't get any of the credit.
Okay. So Wily's pissed.
Exactly. And so, Jesus Christ. So basically, Wily and Light create a set of like 9 robots together. They create Mega Man and Proto Man. Proto Man you don't know even exists at the beginning.
Right.
And then they make Roll, who's Mega Man's sister, and technically Proto Man's sister. And then Fireman, Bomb Man, Iceman, Guts Man, Elect Man, and Cut Man.
Okay.
Who are robots that are designed to do various tasks. Like Cut Man is designed to deforest, like to help lumberjacks. Iceman's like a Arctic exploration robot and stuff. And Wily one night reprograms all the robots to help him take over the world, except for Mega Man and Roll.
Why
When he
not?
looks at it, Mega Man is just basically our lab assistant
Oh, I see.
and is useless, so he takes all the robots he thinks will like actually help him, and you leave Mega Man alone.
Big mistake, Wily.
And so,
mistake.
yeah, he made a huge mistake. And so that's the story. And then Light reprograms Mega Man to help him fight. Becomes a super fighting robot, Mega Man. And then that's basically it. And I can't take any more of this game.
No.
I can't take it.
That's it.
I can't take it. But at
When
least
the
we saw. at
hands
least
come
we
out
saw-
of the ground for no reason and electrocute you to death, it's time to stop.
Yeah, these robot fights are too much. So that's Mega Man 8. Nick. And
you,
now
Mom.
everyone can stop asking me about it,
Stop asking him, or tweet at him nonstop, incessantly. I think that's what he really wants.
so we can play more of it. Maybe I'll actually like sit down and figure the game out again for the first time since I was in high school, and then maybe we'll do like a real proper like slick playthrough
Right.
one day, but probably not. But if you are interested in trying Mega Man 8, you can play it on your PS1 or your Saturn if you so desire. I believe it's also available on PS2 and GameCube in the Mega Man collection that was released in 2004, and then you can buy it as a PS1 classic for PS3 and Vita. So you have some options if you want to go try it yourself. Thank you for sitting through this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have asked me many times to play it, so I succumbed to your requests. My name is Colin, this is Nick. We'll see you next time on Kinda Funny Games every weekday for a new Let's Play.